Here we go, here we go, yeah. Don't let me find out.
Say what?
Don't let me find out.
What you trying to find out?
Don't let me find out. Find out Tuesday. Yeah, yeah.
Say what? Say what?
Came in this morning, something was different. But no better family gets me through it. 1, 2, 3 was just me and my boys and nephew putting it together like we do. So don't let me find out.
Don't find out.
You'll figure it out.
Don't let me find out.
You find out.
Don't let me find out. And if I do, I will fix everything I need to with my
Say
crew.
what?
Don't let me find out.
What you gonna find out?
On Tuesdays.
Find
Don't
out.
let me find out.
Yeah.
Don't let me find out. And if I do, I'm gonna fix everything with my family and my crew. Find out Tuesday.
That's what this is. Find out too. It is your boy, Speed Dougie Dog. This is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I be.
Speedy.
Shout out to Rizzo. I be
Speedy.
up in this. Bitch. There you go. It is the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. All that good stuff. Rollout Live. In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
In the house we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Behind the glass curtain, the one, the only, my second seed we got. He don't have no mic, so he can't do shit today. That is Nick. And at the table, we got some fly hats. As a matter of fact, all the hats that we've gotten, people have taken them.
Nice.
We have
That's a
taken
good
them,
sign.
taken
They
them,
took
not
the
taken
hats.
them, taken them.
I said took them, and we're gonna stay with took them. So they took
New
them.
word, new
Yeah,
word.
new word. It's New Word Tuesday.
New word too.
From me, it's gonna be a lot of new words.
Yes, from this country station.
So the fantastic, even the bucket hats, I wore it, and people were going bananas.
Nice.
In the house we have.
Jennifer Echeverry, I'm chairman
Oh,
of
she had to
Cali
think about it
Strong.
for a second.
Sorry, no, I didn't.
In the house we got.
I'm Jim Strasser, CEO of Cali Strong.
Whoa!
All right.
Explain what Cali Strong is.
Well, Cali Strong is a consumer direct sports brand out of San Diego, and we're a brand that sells sports lifestyle, sports products, and we try to ignite the champion within. And so we stand for positive values, and we have some great people that are involved with our company. We have stores. We only sell it in our stores. We don't wholesale it to anyone right now, so it's a great brand.
And you guys do a little bit of everything, not just hats. You
We do.
just do bikes.
We were the first company in the industry to start with equipment, footwear, and apparel, because I've been doing this a long time, and so I knew we had to have a new point of difference. Consumer direct, we did every category. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, Speedy. It's like unbelievable, child. They're climbing the damn Mount Everest.
Hey man, somebody got to climb it.
That's it.
At some point, someone's got to climb it.
Somebody's got to be the first up there, right?
Yeah. So the hats, fantastic looking hats. The bucket hats are dope, and you have T-shirts to go with it as well.
Yeah, and our T-shirts are second to none. We use great quality, but we have technology that nobody else has. We have a glow-in-the-dark technology that turns bright blue at night. So you see some great, dope designs, but then they also turn bright blue, and it's the brightest glow-in-the-dark ink in the marketplace. So it's really hot.
Well, somebody can see me. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, you got to be careful of that.
But wait, what is Cali Strong stand
I
for?
might need that in the daytime.
Cali Strong is really a brand that we call that we empower people, we ignite the champion within, and that champion can be in sports, that champion can be in life. It can be a single mom with cancer trying to overcome what she's trying to overcome. So we go across every type of person, but obviously we focus on the sports side of it.
Born and raised in Los Angeles or California?
No,
Where you guys from?
born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha. Been there, been to Omaha.
I tell you, I've lived everywhere in the country though.
And you too?
And I actually was raised in Arizona, and we have a sheep and cattle ranch in northern Arizona, and it's been in existence for over 80 years.
Hot.
Right?
Arizona. Burning.
Oh no,
up
right now
hot.
it is. I thought you meant my story was hot.
So you got a first hand on cotton. And wood.
Okay, you're on fire right now.
Fire.
Fuck this mic, but you on fire.
Oh, okay.
So you guys were at the event that we had at Jamie's house. How'd you guys?
Well, we got
involved?
connected through Andre Reed and Teresa Villano, And Teresa introduced us to Julie. And so we got invited. We were honored to be there. And they said, hey, can we supply some products to the swag bags? We said, no problem. We'd love to do that. We fortunate enough we have a lot of celebrity ambassadors with our brand. We're a small company. We call them friends and ambassadors of our company more than we don't hire paid ambassadors. And we just try to stand for good things. We have great products, and we're fortunate to have some great people involved with us.
Now, people that are listening to the show all across the country, where do they go to find the product or to get it?
Well, to go to our social sites is just Cali Strong USA, one word. Our website is cali-strong.com. But if you just Google Cali Strong, you see us. We show up in force. So.
Now, why didn't you name it Nebraska Cold or Arizona?
Dang.
Go to your
I left that a long time ago. so I'm going to tell you why. So, I've been around the sports business for about 40 years. And I got out of grad school, and I was a teacher coach, and decided I didn't want to teach and coach. I wanted to run brands. And I started at the bottom, entry-level tech rep, and ended up being CEO of multiple companies. And I was blessed to be with some great
So
brands.
you do the designings, or is that somebody else?
That's Jim.
Oh, that's Jim. Great job. Everybody that's seen the hats like, yo, I need one of those.
Yeah, and we have actually a lot more actually, and then I have some amazing designs that you're going to love that are coming in the pipeline.
Now, the fans that's listening, and if they want to, if they say, hey, I heard this show, I heard about you guys on the Rollout Show, and they mention the Rollout Show, what happens with them?
They get a discount.
Bam!
How about we create a 25% discount for anybody on your show?
Hey,
Bam! Look at
heard
that.
that from this.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
From Nebraska.
Yeah.
Last time you heard that from Nebraska. Shout out to
Cornhuskers, you're right.
Cornhuskers, yeah.
But
Back in
here's
the
the
day.
thing, Speedy.
Back in the day, y'all was five.
I've moved to California 5 times. I moved to San Diego 5 times. I moved away because I used to run a lot of big brands, and they always took me out of California. So I love California. I'm more Californian than people that have born and raised here because I chose to live here 5 different times, And I ran a lot of big brands. I did Nike. They moved me up to Portland. I couldn't stand it up there. I was one of the owner partners at Converse Shoe Company in Boston. So I was back there for 2.5 years. I moved to New York because I had never moved there, but I lived there for a while with LA Gear. And then up in Orange County here, I used to run Oakley, and also Quicksilver is involved with both those brands as well.
Oh, yeah, you've been in the apparel world for a while.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
long
Did you
time.
go to Magic this year?
No, I don't go to every one of the shows,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
It is a lot.
We don't really have to run our own brand. I go there just to socialize and see some of the people and see what's going on. So kind of pick and choose when we need to go over there and when there's good time for meetings.
I always wanted to go to Magic. I think you have to be like on that other side, like not just you just can't walk in.
No, we can get you in.
Oh,
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
And you
Absolutely.
would totally
You want
dig
me-
it.
no,
You
it's-
need to
it's a
go
great
at least
show.
one
It's
time.
it's another world. Like,
It's
and
another
most
deal.
people have never been to the shoe side, the shoe week. So that's all
that's the
kinda
one I
shoes.
want to go to. I want to go to the clothing one, and that happens when.
It's usually August and February every year.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Well, I'm hanging out
over
with y'all.
Vegas. Yeah,
Because
definitely.
the shoe one is the week before, right?
Well, there's a
the
lot
week
of different
after, it just
shows. There's
depends, yeah.
Agenda. And a lot of them now are in the same zone, so you can hit 2 or 3 shows at
Right.
the same time. Magic is really an apparel show, but it
Yeah.
also ties into footwear too.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
man. And have you guys gotten into footwear?
We did. We started our brand with footwear too. So I've been running big footwear brands for a long time, and so when we started this company, Cali Strong, we knew we had to make a point of difference. Footwear is a real hard category and a very expensive category to get into. Anybody, we start a brand tomorrow with T-shirts and hats, and you know what? That's great. But we do some innovative stuff in T-shirts and hats, but we also do equipment. So we make bikes, we make skateboards,
Yeah, I
we
think
make
I want
shoes.
one of those bikes. You
So
showed me.
is one of the reasons why you start off with T-shirts and hats is because you don't have to meet all the seasons, because that's all seasons.
Yes, and it's easy. We can go down here to a local place and print some shirts up and see if our logo works.
Okay.
That type of thing. But we had done this a few days, so we were like, we need to make a statement in the marketplace. So when
Right,
you
right.
walk in, you see a brand that carries every category. You're like, what's going on here? Because it's a big deal to put a logo on the side of a shoe. You don't just walk over there and do it.
You
we
can't
did-
just draw it on.
Yeah, but we did shoes almost from the very beginning.
Right from the beginning.
Yeah. Because that's his expertise.
Okay. So how'd you guys meet? Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Ask her, see if she has good memory.
On the
It depends on what
It was
day
quite
it
a
is.
night. No,
Usually guys, we never remember. We go, okay, honey, how are you?
you just put me on the spot, buddy.
No, we
Speedy.
actually we were set up by a mutual friend, believe
Oh,
it
okay.
or not. Yeah.
Love at first sight?
Yeah, no, we had a great time, and it was funny because his vice president came to the the original date, and he was only supposed to stay for one drink. He stayed the entire time, right?
He stayed the entire time, so I had to call her back up and say, I don't need a chaperone next time we go out.
Yeah.
I was ready to kill
Well,
this
she's been
guy.
married 14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Nice.
married 14
Congrats.
years.
Good for
How long
you.
are you guys are married?
We're actually just partners, believe it or not. But we've
Oh.
been together 13 years,
Okay.
so
Got
almost
it.
as long as
Why
you.
did I think they were married?
Because everybody does.
Oh,
Everybody.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
okay.
don't mess up my
Hit and miss.
You saw me look.
You guys will love this. We used to do a lot of shows like at fairs and what have you, and we had this young kid come in. He thought we were married, right? And he goes, "Oh, you're not married?" He goes, "Oh, you're business partners?" He goes, "That's worse than being married."
Boy.
It was a young kid, dude, like 14 years old. I go, "Well, this kid's insightful."
Yeah.
That's more
I'm gonna
like
look in the camera on that one. Hey, that's been crazy.
Hilarious.
What you call today? What's today?
Find out Tuesday.
Find Out Tuesday. Welcome to Find Out Tuesday. See what we found out? Now, so are you guys married to other people? Or?
No.
No.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. We
Boyfriend
just never
and
married.
Oh,
All
so you guys
right,
are
let's-
together.
I-
Okay.
see, I was
like,
close.
way off, like,
I was
okay.
fucking
Got it,
close.
got it,
Hit
got
and
it.
miss.
Pull! Yeah.
So is that
I hit
weird?
something. Loud or
Is
something.
it hard to like, because I can imagine working with my husband like all the time. I'd probably get sick of him,
And then come home.
and then he'd probably get sick of me too.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Actually, the good news is we work a lot apart, even though we work for the same company, and so that helps a lot. But when we do work together, we're amazing.
Okay.
But it's not all the time, so that we don't get on each other's nerves. You know, he goes and does his thing, and I do my thing, and then we, convene and go back. So if we were together all the time, not so good.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you come home, you don't do business.
Y'all got
We don't
different
talk
names.
business.
No. we
Hilarious.
don't. But I'm
Role
real-
play. You be the boss now. I'm an employee. I'm late for work. What would you do to me?
Beautiful.
That is funny.
Anything goes.
Yeah. All right, I'm in the plant. I'm not boxing. No.
I ain't gotta listen to you. You must think we ain't.
You're fired.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think for me that would be really hard. Me and my wife, and I want to go home and separate the show, and I do stand up as well, and not bring that home. So she's cool with it.
Well, sometimes we want to kill each other, but most of the time we get along really
get
well.
along.
When
Yeah,
there's
that's
good
marriage.
synergy, it works out perfect.
That's marriage.
That's marriage.
It's marriage.
And she goes back and forth between Arizona and California, so it gives us a little break.
It's not that far.
Ah, she's gone.
You could drive there. It's not that far.
Sports all day. No, but who's your favorite team?
Well, I grew up in Nebraska, so I'm still a Nebraska Cornhusker, even though we've been struggling the last few years.
So
We're
you
coming
still
back.
got. So you still got hopes.
That damn Alabama and
I like the Patriots. I was out in Boston for a while, and I like the Lakers. So those are kind of my teams.
Wow.
Okay.
That's both coasts.
Yeah,
So you
both
like
coasts
winners.
got- You know
Yeah,
what
exactly.
I do? I like Tom Brady. He's a Cali guy, so And after he leaves, I'm switching over. My number 2 team is the Rams. I'm already building them up for the future. So I'm a bandwagoner.
Yeah, what are they doing? Dropping the ball. Being that I keep looking at Tom Brady, like, how long do you think he'll last?
Man, I'm shocked that he's still playing at this level. A couple more years. I don't
Yeah,
know how many
I
more years
think
you want.
If he keeps that, and really people don't understand, it's the offensive line.
Yeah, you
If
keep
the,
that line.
if the offensive line can protect me, I can play till.
Play till
right.
whenever. As
As long
long
as
as
you're not getting
if
hit.
you ain't
Yeah.
ending up on your back, you man.
And
Yeah,
most of
yeah.
the young brothers, they don't have that offensive line that's like, no, I can't let this dude get hit.
It's
Right.
There's no point.
Yeah, everybody's one hit away. I mean, you see that guy get hauled off the field for Rudolph from the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Steelers. I mean,
Yeah. He was more embarrassed
one hit away.
than anything. He's like, why is the cameras all on me?
Which they have to be on you. All right, so we got Cali Strong in the building. The hats, the shirts. I know y'all like, where the hats at? Why they keep talking about that? So we're gonna show some of the stuff that you bought today. You said about the backpack. What about it?
That's yours.
Oh, a new backpack.
Say what?
Oh, that's embroidered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't no
That's
ain't
nice,
no
yeah.
sticker.
No stickers
Not
allowed.
a
Ain't
sticker.
no
but
marker.
It could have been
Yeah.
printed. You never know.
And it's got
Whoa,
the
that white.
it's got the island Jamaican color.
I love white
Not
hats,
Jamaican.
but I won't wear them because I don't want to get it messed up. Because I
Oh,
know
these
me,
are the
I'll
ones
eat
that
some
have that
Cheetos or something and
removable-
put my finger on there.
I
So
remember these.
But we have one actually that's collapsible that you can wash. So we'll just send it to you.
Oh.
It's the same design, but you can wash it.
so
we'll send
collapsible mean like it's a softer material.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
this
look at
is
it!
like-
Look
it
at that!
doesn't
Look at
have
that! Yeah, I'm a Leo
Oh,
too.
that's it. That's the one.
I'm a Leo too.
And it's actually glow in the dark. So you put it in a light source for a minute. Or any light source. It charges the crystals, and then it glows blue.
Oh wow.
And then I hide things in all my lion's manes, and so it says Cali Strong in his mane. See it?
No.
So see.
Yeah, I see it.
Actually, I do. Yeah, I do
And
see
see
it.
it.
gee.
Now that you said that, I
Let
see
him
it.
put on
Oh,
his
he's got to
peoples.
put his glasses on.
Oh, there it goes. I see it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got on my see-throughs.
That's so creative.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna see.
Is that fun?
I
Yeah.
was gonna let you write that out and not say a word. That shirt is fire, bro. Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want my friends to notice. Why does this friend doesn't have lenses in his glasses?
Shut up.
I said right all the way back home. Now,
Okay, here we go.
that
Here's
is
here's
absolutely
another
That's
line.
dope. That
beautiful.
goes with your backpack.
Now tell me what
Yes,
I'm
it
not
does.
seeing. Tell me what I'm not seeing.
CALISTRONG.
No way.
So,
we go.
He could see it. He just couldn't spell it.
right. He's got to put the glasses and no lenses.
Look.
Hold on.
There you
Show
go.
it to him again.
Look, no, look.
He's got his glasses on now. So,
Nice.
Look, I see through the shirt. Those are absolutely fantastic designs. The white one, oh, I can't wait to glow in the dark with that.
right?
Come out the bedroom, baby. I'm a lion.
You wear a shirt
Hear
when
me
you guys
roar.
are in bed?
Watch your tone now. Let me do what I do now.
Very odd.
So the hats. Okay, here's one.
And that one's fun. That's a
Show-
patch hat.
so pull that
off
off.
the patch.
Pull off the patch.
Pull off the patch on the front.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
come on.
Oh, look at that. Oh, y'all don't know nothing about
He's
this.
bringing some
Right?
innovation
Double
now.
patch it up, baby.
Let me see here.
Wow.
Double patch it up.
And we have
Did you wear
15.
that hat yesterday? No.
That one comes off too.
See,
And
look.
there's 15 different patches that you can switch out
Oh,
to,
that
so you
is
can like
dope.
whatever you wear.
Oh, wow.
No, this is what
Switch
I'm
it
gonna
up.
show you what I do with mine.
So do you buy the patches?
Damn.
Did you buy
Now
more
you're talking.
patches separately?
You can.
Got it,
Absolutely.
got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, how did you come up with this idea to do that?
Our inspiration was the military because they have all of these
Oh, right.
significant patches all over their gear, and that each one has some sentimental value. And I'm like, I dig that. But not only that, I love value, so I like to get a really good product. Like we in our store, we give a free pair of socks with everything you buy, right? And it's not a giveaway that you just like give away or you have it in a garage sale. You're gonna dig it. And so with the patches, I thought if you do
the
this,
spray
you
one
can
is
get like
fire.
3 or 4 patches in for one hat for the
Right.
same price. And so that was like the methodology.
The one that's the same like this.
Same.
It's
Yeah.
funny you said military because one of the comedians that are on our show, he saw the hat and he's like, "Can I have this?" Like he loved it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
it and he
Right.
saw the patch come off, he's
Right.
like, "Speed, I gotta have that." I'm like, "My
Right.
man, that's you."
Very cool.
Now these socks.
Oh, the socks are
so
bomb.
my son in his high school this past
Ooh, them
weekend
socks is hot.
went down to
Right.
Skid Row and they gave out socks to the homeless.
Yeah, we do that too.
We do that.
Yes, which is was totally fantastic, and they were so appreciative. The man,
See, I'm a
say
Cali boy,
what?
born and
Right.
raised.
Oh, I like
There you
these
go,
too.
big boy.
Yeah, we are Cali
Right.
till the wheels come off.
Till the wheels come off, and then
Right.
and then here
Tell
we
'em
I
about
like,
this one.
we
That's the
hide-
one my son has. He's been wearing those, and everybody, where'd you get the socks?
And then there's the
Oh,
California.
the
here we
bear.
go, here we
Yeah,
go.
I can
Where's
see
it at?
The
Yeah.
bear.
California bear hidden in
Oh,
there.
those match my pants.
I see
They,
it.
they do, and I saw that. So those are so yours, blue.
Okay. Well, that's
Yep,
right.
all over you, and you get the pink camel.
Look at
Oh,
that.
there,
thank
mama.
you.
I thought she was
I
handing
thought
it
she
to me.
was giving that
No,
to
I was gonna play it out. Look. Had to, okay, make it happen.
Michelle.
That's just tank top.
Make it happen.
Hey, real men wear pink.
That's what I heard. We gonna
So
find.
on Saturday, I'm actually volunteering for Together We Rise, and so they help foster kids, and we're going to be packaging socks up and mailing them out to
Very cool.
the different foster kids.
So who is it
Very
to?
cool.
The foster children. So a lot of people are like, foster kids already get money, but the thing is, when you come out of your home at an emergency, like you may not have a placement, so you don't have anything.
She
So
was in
people
foster
don't-
care,
Yeah,
so-
I was in foster
Oh,
care. So they don't seem to understand.
wow.
Like they're like, oh well, they get money. The parents get money. No, like there's an emergency placement, and they need things. So
Yeah, they
socks
do.
is definitely.
Very cool.
Yeah.
She wasn't in real foster care. Her parents didn't want her to know that
I
they were
was
really
in
her
real
parents.
foster care. My parents
No, I'm
died.
joking. She don't.
I was
It was
in
a
foster
joke.
care. I was in a group
It's a
home.
bad
So
joke.
that's a whole other
Too
story.
soon. Too soon.
Yeah,
Wow.
too soon. It happened many years ago.
Inspiration.
Yeah, but and this is beautiful, man. These socks. Okay, now am I missing something in these? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
bear's in there as
Hidden
well.
bear.
What bear?
I can see
I
it right
do.
here. I see the legs.
I might need to buy some of those. Those right
The
there.
line
No,
on
those
it?
are
I
all
think we
yours.
got
I
your
like those
size.
too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like the line.
Yeah.
too.
Now, someone can go online and get everything they see on the table, right?
Yes.
These are fantastic. I don't know if y'all see these. You wear these at the reggae concert.
Yeah.
It's on.
Silly.
Yeah. Or that wear with your backpack, your hat.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the
Dolphin
interesting
shorts.
thing about how we design. So we always have a matching hat, matching shirt, matching socks. Now we have a matching skateboard too. That may or may not be for consumers, but we do everything head to
might
toe.
well pass that.
Plus we do reggae shoes or Rasta shoes.
Oh,
I used to be the CEO of Bob Marley Footwear. And so that's what got me into that. Because I'll be honest with you, I was like, okay, I got to see the light on this. And once I dug into it, I thought, this is a huge market and nobody's there. So that's why it was a big part of our brand when we started.
There was a guy that I used to do business with that he bought the marketing rights for his words, and he would
Nick.
take his words and make his image of his face. That was the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
T-shirts and stuff that he
Wow.
sold.
Too.
Right.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
seen that.
For Bob Marley?
Well, yeah. So you can merchandise, and if you pay for it, you can merchandise anything.
Or you want to merchandise?
Merchandising. Okay. Oh, okay. So
You said
yeah.
merchandise.
Shout out to
Say what you want on
LA.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It'll mean whatever you say.
I told you on this country radio station, we talk like that.
But we have to tell you really
Please.
who is one of the inspirations for our Head to Toe series. So we actually had a booth in the Del Mar Fair. And we were across the aisle from the Shoe Shine.
Shoe shine guys.
Yeah. And there was like 7 or 8 of them. And they are hilariously funny, trying to grab people in, right? And during the course of 3 or 4 years, we fell in love with these guys. They're just so much fun. And they wear things head to toe. So by the second year, I would say, we're like, we need to design stuff head to toe for our brothers that are over there, because they wear from the hat all the way down to the shoes.
And usually, if you pick a hat, you either go, okay, I can either roll with how the hat is flowing, or the hat just gonna rock on its own.
yeah.
These hats could rock on their own, but like this, this is dope. With the gray, who would think to do that?
That's dope.
You do that on your car, maybe, but that looks fantastic. And then I feel like any man would be a trucker. Look here, man, what you need to do, buddy. Get your fucking ass over, man. I'll put the boots to you. I'm from Arkansas, boy.
10-4.
10-4. These are absolutely fan. And they got Cali Strong on the back. So again, the website is
The website's cali-strong.com, or you can just Google Cali Strong.
Yeah.
and then
You'll
then
show it.
in that you put, hey, I heard y'all on the Rollout Show.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Just tell us about your friend Speedy's, and we will get you connected.
Get you
No
Right.
problem. Get you 25 off on the spot, and
Speedy.
we'll
Say
just use
Speedy.
Speedy as a discount code.
Oh, and they have
Yeah.
to like us on our Instagram, Kelly
Number
Strong
one.
USA.
Do that
Number
now.
one. Number one.
That's
Yeah.
it.
like 'em
Instagram,
now, man.
Cali Strong USA is our Insta and Facebook, all that. And so, yeah, please do.
Man, and it is hey, what's up, dog? It is Tuesday. It is a fantastic day. These are, and you guys came all the way from San Diego.
We did, yeah.
That is
Oh
so
wow!
dope.
Like
man.
literally
Yeah.
drove here.
Drove here this
straight
morning.
here.
Yes, we
That's
did.
amazing.
Where did they hold
But you're worth it.
the Del Mar Festival?
Del Mar Fair is in the.
Used to be every June, or it is in June. We don't go there anymore. We did that early in our development because we have like 10 stores in military. That's why we have a military-inspired line, because we have
Oh.
stores inside the military base. That's
okay.
where we started 6 years ago. And we used to do the fairs, and now we open up our own stores. We have our own flagship stores, and we don't carry any other brands. It's a very unique concept because we have a lot of product. I mean, this is just tip of the iceberg. I mean, you come down to our stores in San Diego. We have a flagship store in downtown in the area called the
Stop by
headquarters.
to do that. 'Cause I
But
like
to-
this Cali Strong.
Oh, you will, and actually, I have to mention we have what's called retailtainment.
Okay.
And so you come in and there's all these great products, but once you buy, you have a chance at our games. So we have a football toss, a basketball toss, and cornhole, and you can win a hat, T-shirt, sock, or you can win the hardest shot. You can win a $250 longboard.
Oh wow.
And so
That's the skateboard.
Yeah.
See how I knew that? You didn't know
Oh
I did.
yeah.
Good. There you
Well, you
go.
do have a son.
Well,
And he probably does need a skateboard.
But here's the thing, Speedy. Every year in May, end of May, June, we do a celebrity games tournament. So last year, Bill Walton, who's on our board of directors, was one captain. Andre Reed, Hall of Fame football player, was another captain.
He's supposed to come hang out with us.
Yeah, we
He's
have.
going to.
He's great.
Yeah.
And then we had another a Disney actor by the name of Ryan Ochoa was the third captain. And so we brought down probably 25, 30 celebrities out of our 80 people. Kept a really tight party, very high level, and they got to participate in the same games that our consumers play.
Oh.
And you talk about competitive and people talking trash. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And we do it all for charity. So whoever's team won got all the money for their charity.
Oh, that's
and so we had a little rivalry going, and next year, we're gonna have another one. So
And so you're gonna have to
are
come to that.
Yeah, I'm there. You there, Blue?
I'm there.
There
you'll
you go.
dig it.
You gonna do what? The corn toss?
Oh, that's funny.
Somebody bit the corn.
You better practice your game before you come down.
Oh no, hey, I know how to toss.
There you go.
You toss those lenses out your glasses. Look here.
That's
Yeah,
your
I
thing.
did.
These see-throughs.
Now, from what we see here, and what the fans see here, are there other selections of different color socks?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is.
We
Yeah, we
probably
have
got
31, I think, different
wow. That's a
styles of socks and probably 75% of them then hook up with anything else as well.
That's
Are
it.
they all this size, or do they come up to your knee? Like, do you have other sizes?
we do a lot of that size. We do some no CM type socks too.
Okay.
You can wear with running.
This is like the mid, right below the calf. Right?
That's like
Mid-calf.
color
Yeah.
crew.
So since you up there, are you doing beach towels and?
Not yet. We
Not
probably
yet.
will at some point. We mostly focus on. We do a lot of apparel. That's our big business, and then we do equipment, and then we do shoes.
Do you do beanies?
We
We
do some
do
beanies.
beanies.
Yeah, we do some beanies. And but you'll see us get into more things. Like we'll probably be off into eyewear because I've got a lot of connections on the eyewear side from my Oakley days. But it's just really when it makes sense to do a brand extension.
Yeah, yeah.
And we could sell a number of different products, and beach towels would be one of them that we'd probably put up there. So
That's
Yeah,
dope.
especially down in San Diego.
Yeah.
All the guys on the skateboard, they need something to lay down on.
absolutely.
Need to lay down. It is the Rollout Show. It is Rollout Live. Speedy and friends. These are my friends. I had a great time at the party. Did you guys have a great time?
great time.
Blast.
It was incredible. A lot of celebs were there as well. You were mentioning Andre Reed, and it was so weird. I'm a football guy. Watched him not win the Super Bowl, and seeing him, he was the coolest guy in the world, man.
Yeah.
We
cool.
just talked the whole night, and we talked some football. We just talked in general. Really, really nice brother, man. Really,
Absolutely.
really nice guy. And I think he's here doing.
Alex Thomas.
Alex Thomas tonight.
Oh, Alex.
Yeah, we're going to see him tonight.
Yeah, that's one of our best friends.
Yeah,
Nice.
Teresa's doing something with Nicole Roby
Okay.
Coleman this morning,
Uh-huh.
and then Alex Thomas tonight.
Yeah, Alex is one of my good friends, and I think they're also doing Ballers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Carl McDowell.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're doing Ballers. So those guys are supposed to come hang out. Hopefully we'll see them tomorrow. Y'all see some Hall of Famers in the building. But right now you got Cali Strong. The hats, go get them. Just let them know you know Speedy.
No Speedy.
Don't say that to the police. That's a whole nother.
It's a whole nother
then
deal.
you got to take your hat off.
Assassination by association.
And definitely take that glow in the dark shirt off.
My man that's glowing. Come over here, cell 3.
He's glowing.
So yeah, that man, I don't even know what to say. The drive alone, I'm impressed because trust me, halfway here I'd have been like, you know what? I can catch him on the next one.
No, you know what though? We listened to a lot of your podcasts. and
Oh, you
we
did?
Yeah,
Did you
and I
laugh?
said we can't miss that.
And you still came. Now that's beautiful.
we was shit anyway. and they
You
still
knew
came.
what you was coming for.
Yeah. And I see there's the bear.
There you go.
Always got the bear and the star.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and the star was. Does that mean Cali?
It's
California.
California. It's off the California flag.
Oh, I knew that.
Hello, you live
You
here.
did
you
that.
So
lived
we
here
call
your whole life.
ourselves
You don't
we
know
call
that?
ourselves Cali Strong, the California Sports Company. So it's all about California.
He's lived here his whole life. He should know this.
Is
Yeah, but
the
the bear and the star.
is the bear pressure release? Because Speedy had real tight.
It's supposed to be snug, man.
Yeah,
That's that
okay.
look. No,
Okay.
you're not feeling it?
No,
No, it looks
the
it's
back,
good.
Yeah.
I
back
like
of your
it.
head is.
I feel like I wanna
getting
go fishing.
strangled.
It's like meat coming out the back.
Starting to make an imprint.
Yeah, got the little meat coming out the back. You don't want that look. That's not a good look.
I didn't know I needed to get him more bucket hats. So
The bucket hats.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
keep him chilling.
We're gonna have a
got
reversible
one in
one
the car
that
for you.
has the.
Shut up.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
you're
it's
gonna
gonna be off the hook.
totally dig it.
It was I rocked that bad when they're great to wear in the sun.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course,
it's-
because it covers all
Y'all
306
understand.
degree.
Anyway,
And how
They
about
don't
Jamie
understand.
Foxx's mom? Did you see her?
Yes,
She's wearing the bucket hat all night.
she still got it on.
Oh,
Nice.
beautiful.
We love to hear that.
Hilarious.
Still got it. I think she went on the shoulder to her wig. I'm gonna just wear this with my wig.
Hey, Bucket.
She took the hat or the wig off yet. She's still rocking both.
I love it.
They not even on her head. It's just right there by the bed.
Keeping her company.
She got jokes.
Does that bother you?
No, it's fantastic when you do have jokes because I
He likes
tend.
to be the funny one.
But he is the funny one.
He is.
Right.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I try.
Can be. I'm just kidding.
That's what I try to do. I think I'm very now. You got me self-conscious
Yeah, don't you don't? No, I don't.
because
Your brain
it
should
looks
have
good.
self-conscious.
What are you so conscious about? Is your head
Because
too
he-
big?
He's giving you a hard time.
I
His
don't
head
have.
is a big head. Dude, you can, but you can make it bigger in the back. The
You
head's
can't.
just
You
not.
can't. He didn't want to. I saw him put it on. I was like, I said, okay, here we
That's
go.
your fault.
Snug as a bug.
I apologize
Not rug.
for my friend's glasses with no lenses, even though he keeps squinting in his eyes. as
That's
if
what my
though-
son does. My son
Yeah, I
Leo,
know.
He does that.
That's what he showed. I told you I knew your son had swag. When he was at the party. He had those on. I'm like,
Right.
oh yeah, his kid here is. He was like, yo, hey Speedy, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, Rio. So
Right.
shout out to Shelly Rio's son, Rio Jr.
No, Rio. How about that?
Rio's cool. I like that name. Mhm.
Rio.
She's
Thank
Shelly
you.
Rio.
Shelly Rio.
All right.
Model, actress. What else you've done?
Boutique owner. I own a boutique. I make,
Oh, yeah, she
Oh,
makes
I make
tutu.
tutus. Oh
Show-
my God,
show 'em what you
Blue.
make.
I
Oh,
forgot.
I love it.
So his daughter came. She's so cute. She's like 4. So I make tutus. So I made her a little tutu.
Oh, she gonna lose her mind.
Adorable.
Yes.
gonna lose her
Thank
mind.
you for
I
saying
can't
that because
wait
I
till your
completely
shirt's
forgot.
Yeah, I thought your husband made
I thought
that.
this
No.
was a hat. I said, ooh, my mom
She
was
is
alive.
gonna
She
dig that.
I mean, you actually could. I've seen people wear them as hats at the football games.
Yeah, I was about to say the band looked like.
Like a-
If you, yeah.
Won't you just
the
go-
football
It's Sister
colors.
Jenkins.
Go on, try it on. See how it looks.
Yeah, try it on your head.
Try it on your head.
I mean, you could.
Nah, I don't want to mess up my hat.
You want to knock them lenses out your glasses.
Like, Liz off her
So
glasses.
I make tutus and t-shirts. Like I do the iron-on vinyl on the
Adorable.
shirts. And
Yes, you did this, right?
I
Yeah.
did. This was my Halloween costume last year.
Nice.
I was a dead
Yeah,
cheerleader.
you just dated that
And I
shirt.
made a tutu. What? I don't
Shout
But,
out,
hey, but look,
shout out to a hoarder. Anyway,
you know Halloween candy is made the year before because there's so much candy they have to make it the year before. So it takes them a year.
Wow.
I
So you're
believe that.
eating last year's
I don't
candy.
believe
I
that.
believe that.
Oh, it's true.
I don't.
Nestle's one of my clients. I was like, what? And they was like, yeah, this candy's from last year because it's the second biggest, holiday.
season.
Right.
So it takes them a year to even make that whole.
And now you got the 99-cent store. That really puts some strain on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out
He
to
said,
them.
I don't believe that. They just making candy. When do you think they're making candy? Like July?
I
Like
thought somebody here-
January? No.
I keep thinking of sure how old I am. I keep thinking of Lucille Ball.
Well, that's my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
show.
Yeah, she made the
Hilarious.
candy, ate a little
Gotta
bit.
eat the chocolates.
Then the candy kept coming out the thing.
Yeah, it takes them a whole year. So they have
didn't
to
know
be
that.
a year and a whole.
I did not know that.
But
So-
then it also doesn't expire for almost another year.
Yeah.
Because if you buy the, because I love, oh my gosh, M&M's makes these Christmas M&M's. They're like red and white and they're so yummy. And so I always buy them after Christmas because it's like 75% off and then they last to the next Christmas.
Wait, and they're,
Well,
they're
they're
red,
black.
white, and green, right?
No, they're just red and white.
Oh.
So the white peppermint M&M's are really good, guys. You gotta try them out.
Yeah, you sounded like you.
They do 4th of July, too.
I love it.
That was your New Jersey accent. right?
Joyzy.
Joyzy in the building.
Joyzy.
Again, go there and get stuff. The T-shirts. The T-shirts are fire. Seriously, they are. They have the white and it glows. So if you don't mind glowing in the dark, don't get surprised if somebody go, "Yo, you're glowing," and you be like smiling like, "I know I am." No, your shirt. And then the other one has this print on it.
We have a lot of. We have actually an entire Rasta collection with multiple designs and hats and T-shirts and socks.
I'm telling
I
you.
dig Rasta.
Walking with this going.
I actually have a tutu
Dum,
that would match that.
dum,
You should make
dum.
I make that color tutu.
Yeah, I love that.
with those colors.
You don't love me, and I know that.
So my son just
Trying to
pointed
claim them.
and threatened me that these are his.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and
Nope. No.
There's a-
Women's too.
Oh, what you got?
Oh.
Gotta let her know we have
With
some
the
women's.
speed neck.
Yes.
Oh, I thought
Show
that was a
some
Hawk
clean
top for
neck.
Speedy. Because
Come
Speedy used to
on.
wear those in his football days.
There's your California
excited.
champions.
Yes.
California Champion Series.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mama.
Nice
You can
champion
go and put
within.
that on.
Nice
Don't,
and low.
look,
Oh,
don't
that's
take
too
this off.
big.
Oh We got me. Just take off my
Go
shirt.
ahead, take this off. Put that one on.
Yeah, that
Sure,
was
the
too
viewers
big.
would love that.
You're trying to get ratings here, Shelly.
Shelly wear extra smalls.
Don't let the top fool you. She's like,
I'll get in it.
roll it down.
Don't worry, I'll get in it. Is that
It's
your
fit.
back cracking?
So stupid.
I'm in it.
Your back look like the strap of my hat.
She's cracking me up.
Hey, titty meat. Anyway. You see the tears.
Your back hair showing.
You said back hair.
Yeah,
I don't have no back hair.
You had no
He
back.
has back hair. I don't have back hair.
Hey, how would you know?
Because I see it coming out of your shirt.
Yeah, it's poking out your t-shirt.
Let's move on with the
We were
show.
about to braid it.
Very coarse.
She's like a sniper over here. She'd be at her job going, look at that guy's outfit. Put on a Cali Strong shirt.
Yes.
Wrong one to wear. Now, a lot of employees?
No, we actually keep it down to a skeleton crew, which
Oh.
is really nice. We outsource a lot of stuff,
Okay.
and that just keeps us tight.
Keep
we
that
have-
overhead down.
Well, that as well. But the cool thing is we've just like expanded our Cali Strong family, so we
Okay.
get more and more ambassadors and people that get behind us, and then we help them with their foundations and vice versa. So that's
And then on your product, do you do seasonal stuff, or you just keep stuff coming in as it goes, or?
both,
Okay.
because we're in the military and we're in tourism, and so they're constantly renewing. So we have people coming in that have never seen it. And the cool thing is we've had the lion, the Rasta lion, and then our original Cali Strong, which is the American flag, and those were our two original designs, and they're still two of our best sellers to this 60
Wait,
years.
the American flag, a California
Right,
flag?
California
I see
flag.
that a
California
lot.
flag,
I see
okay.
that one a
And
lot.
King Rasta.
So we
Okay.
called
Yeah.
it based on the reggae movement and also the California
Patriotism.
patriotism.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
those are still some of our best designs. We always have to bring new stuff. We call it the relentless flow of product. You gotta keep bringing new stuff.
Now,
all
who
the
comes
time.
with the ideas? You do, or you have a team of people that kind of throw stuff around?
Both of us, actually. Yeah, we'll go shop the market here in LA, and we'll hit every single market from Beverly Hills all the way down, and then we just track trends.
Now, I'm gonna
and
throw
then-
something at you. You ever throw one out and it didn't work? You're like, it's on it, and it didn't. People hated it.
Yeah, but we have to. We can't. As a little company, we can't afford a lot of misses.
Okay.
So we really analyze it, and then we make decisions fast, but we try to make the right decision because we can't afford to have a bunch of mistakes. But we can test things out. So if like something's working, like we just did these short sleeve hoodies, and
Oh,
testing them
wow.
out with a small order, boom, it went off. Okay, now you start rocking with those.
Yeah.
So we don't, because we have our own stores, we don't wholesale them out to people.
Gotcha.
We can go test something out as small as we want to test it, and once it hits, it's like we react.
Right.
And that's a smart way of doing it. So we have those basic styles that keep selling over and over and over, but we're always bringing new ideas in the market. And we listen to our customers a lot too. A lot of our ambassadors, customers, they come to us, say, hey, what about this idea? What about that? So-
And then being small, you can duck and weave. Like those big companies, they're so huge that even to make one small change, it's monolithic. And
Yeah.
but us, we can duck and weave. We can just go boom. That the next day we can change the design and then source it out. And so yeah, that's kind of.
I definitely. I'm pretty sure I'm going to come down. Me and Blue. I want to get one of the bikes
All right.
because we talked about. I like the really
Like a
big
bicycle
bikes.
that you ride,
Yeah, it's one of the fat tire ones.
Ooh,
and it's got 7
hilarious.
gears.
and you're gonna ride it.
Hilarious.
Oh, it's an amazing.
They're all
ride.
one of a kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I'm
only
just
make.
because he doesn't work out, so I'm just.
What the-
I was just.
Oh, but
I was
so that means you
confused why
can't
he was coming.
you
Yes,
can't ride a bike
Bam.
unless you work out.
Bam.
I mean, for you to look at it, that's a waste of space.
Woo!
Right?
In the
Use
hell?
It's a
it.
waste
he's
of
gonna look-
space.
Shots fired.
Right,
He's gonna be
you
looking
should-
fresh though.
Shut up, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna look good on my
You look good on
stand
that
still bike.
Yeah.
I'd ride it somewhere, but I want to get it dirty.
Yeah.
But you have to tell us your color scheme first, and then we'll have it designed
Don't
for you.
play.
Oh,
Y'all,
that's
No,
so
sir.
dope.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
the only thing I require is the big fluffy seat.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He has a big butt.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have it. We
gotta
call
make
it
it
the big boy
comfortable.
And I
butt
cannot
butt.
lie.
The
What is
big
it called?
boy butt seat.
The big.
boy butt seat.
Do you have the
make it
double
comfortable.
wide seat? For,
Now,
I don't have a big butt.
And then we have the.
well, I was gonna say you're a biker.
Yeah, I
He's
I
a
love to ride
true
a bike.
biker. Like
I
he.
love- yeah, I can
how many
bike.
miles you've gone at one time?
I mean, what are you talking about through the years?
Yeah, just your longest ride.
I don't know, from Marina to PCH the other way. I don't know.
Wow.
So Jim, actually, one of the reasons why I went on my second date with him is because he actually painted curbs so he'd go to school, actually went for his master's degree, but when they stopped, he would ride his bike across country painting curbs.
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
Made a lot of money doing it too.
No way.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
I lived a great life in college. I used to paint address. I did in 40 states across the
I
country.
remember the guy that would come. He goes, "Hey, would you like your curb painted?" And my dad would be like, "Yeah, I can do it myself," but he wouldn't do it.
Right.
And
Never
then
do
the
it.
guy would do it.
I mean, but
Yeah,
it's so
for
quick.
$5
They
bucks.
put,
Yeah.
That's
they put
it.
the card and go, shh.
What would you
Yeah.
charge?
Back then, it was anywhere from $2 to $5, and that's whatever 30, 40 years ago.
So you're
30,
riding a
35 years ago.
bike cross country
did.
with the backpack full of paints
And stencils.
But you could buy the paint anywhere.
Yeah.
Go down to Kmart was in back then. So Kmart had the best price of the Krylon paint. I had it down to a science, and I knew exactly how much it cost. Cost me a nickel to paint that thing on there, and whatever time it would take like a minute or two. Boom, and it was hit all the houses.
Look, I was glad
Rock
they
and
did
roll.
it. I was glad they did it because, when you're driving at night and you're trying to
Oh,
find
yeah.
the address,
I used to
you
hate that.
need that.
Yeah.
Can I get
Need
you on
that.
video? I might get back in that business right there. I'm gonna take your
Need
video.
an
and
ad
say,
right there.
There's my marketing campaign because that's
I'm
exactly
telling
what
you.
it was.
So you started here and you ended up where?
Oh, when I did the bike trip,
Yeah.
so I mean, I was kind of crazy in college. I did a what they call a driveway car from Arizona, went up where I was going to school, all the way to Miami, Florida. I went up Miami to Philadelphia, and then from Philadelphia to Missouri.
So you drive, get out, and then do the riding.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Okay.
I drive. We did a drive-away car, they call it, with our bikes, and then I took a trip up the coast, and we used to ride about 100 miles a day when we would ride, and if we met some great people, some girls, we'd stick around for
Did you
as
see a
long
side
as they
map?
want us there, right? So we lived the life. I mean, we didn't have any hotels back
How
then.
long you in town? How many addresses you got?
That's right. Hey, in college, I never stayed at the
Jim,
hotel.
that was
Are you
fucking
kidding?
fantastic. You
Oh.
went,
We had some fun.
did some things out there.
We had some fun
I
on
was
the
a man
road.
of the world. I was spray painting the world, babe. I had to share my paint with the rest of the world.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Did.
Then I did up the West Coast too. That one from San Diego to San Francisco.
You
That
know,
was-
I'm sitting there thinking,
crazy.
that is dope as hell. I'm trying to go, but being a black man, can I spray paint? Nah, we
no,
cool.
no. What are you doing?
Really? I already sprayed it.
Yeah.
I sprayed the black now. How about that? You need me to spray it black and white? But that's dope. That is absolutely fantastic to do that. And did everyone pay, or I'm pretty sure. So
No, you
come
could.
on,
You know,
guys,
you,
give me a
some
break.
some places you would hit a lot. Some places you struggle, but never made less than. I always made good money.
To
No
eat.
matter where.
Make sure to eat. no.
Yeah. I lived a pretty good life. In college.
His dad actually thought he was a drug dealer because he made so much cash.
I came home with
And he
cash
had 2 cars.
Whole
He had
lot
a-
of ones.
I had 2
Right?
cars.
He had a beat up car and then he had his nice car and he's like, "Hey son, how did you get all that money?"
Now
Right?
you Cali guys got to realize in Nebraska you got to have a beat up car because the winter will beat the hell
Oh,
out of you,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh,
you have your
yeah.
nice car for the
Oh,
summer.
yeah.
And so I had 2 cars and I had all this cash. My dad's like, "You sure would? I don't want to know what the hell you're doing out there."
Man, you're out there selling, man. You're not selling corn. What are you selling?
That's it. Something's going on.
What in Sam's Hill?
Hey, it's what got me into business, really. Because I was a teacher coach and I was really good at doing business and sales. And I had a friend of mine convince me. It's like, you know what? You need to do this for a living. I said, well, I don't want to sell cars, insurance, all that kind of stuff. But when I realized I could make money in the sports business, doing business and sales, I'm like, hey, you know what? That feels like I never worked a day in my life.
Hey man, this has been fun. I've learned so much. The whole bike trip across America, spray painting curbs, hands down one of the best stories I've heard doing radio.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here going, "Damn, I would do that.
Hey, Speedy,
Right?
I made the whole thing up so she'd go out with me on that 3rd date. Just kidding.
Do your I'll spray your curb for you.
Yeah.
I live in an apartment.
She looks at me and she goes, "You still got your stencils?" I said, "Absolutely, baby. When do you want it painted?"
I'll tell you.
I did. I go, "You still got
I do
stencils in
portraits
that
now.
bag?"
Worked your way up to the porch. It is the Rollout Live with your boy Speedy and friends. We're gonna take a quick break. Come back, get your Cali Strong on. It's Cali Strong Tuesday. Definitely get a hat. All the fans out there who are my true fans, what you guys all are. Make sure you get a hat. Mention my name. Incredible that you can mention the name Speedy and get a discount.
There you go.
How about that? Speedy who? Gonzalez? I don't know him. You guys have been totally fantastic. I found out things I didn't know. What's going on? What's happening right here? And shout out to the spray paint and cans.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in my neighborhood, they use spray paint for something totally different. And it wasn't for putting it on the curb.